Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Today's squad builder is all about memories. We all have them, especially in sports. There are moments that make you feel good or bad depending on which team you're a fan of. So in today's video, I made a team of players that are memorable to me. Starting with the Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles. You should have known this was coming. I'm an Eagles fan, man. It's one of the most memorable moments in my life. And Nick Foles was the quarterback to deliver that trophy to the city of Philadelphia. He's going to be my quarterback. Halfback number 2 is my favorite player of all time, LaShawn Shady McCoy. It's a travesty that this 91 is his highest overall card. He's memorable to me for many reasons because he used to break so many ankles. Running back number 1, this one might surprise you a little bit, but last year he was one of my first fantasy picks, and he was the only reason why I was even in most of the games, man. His rookie season will always be memorable to me. This one goes without saying, man. He played injured in the Super Bowl like another Eagles wide receiver that I'm going to get to later, but yeah, he's always going to be memorable. This guy is memorable for a different reason. Miracle at the Meadowlands 3, I believe is what people call it, man. The punt return against the Giants, that amazing comeback. Yeah, I'll never forget that moment. D-Jax is going to be our slot wide receiver. DeAndre Nuke Hopkins at wide receiver number 2. I knew he was good, but I didn't realize he was amazing until I saw what he did to D'Angelo Hall in practice when he destroyed his ankles. From that moment on, I became a huge fan of DeAndre, and yeah, he's going to be my wide receiver number 2. We have to go all the way back to when he was on the Eagles, man. He played injured in the Super Bowl, just like Alshon did, and I'll never forget his heart that he displayed. I was too young to watch this man growing up, so I didn't really know too much about him until he got on TV, and ever since he did, he's been my favorite sports commentator or sports analyst, whatever you want to call him. And this one's pretty self-explanatory. Zach Ertz last year set records upon records. He dominated during our Super Bowl year. Like, in my opinion, he's the second best tight end in the NFL, and he's the most memorable tight end in my lifetime. On to the defense, MLB number 2. Say it with me if you're an OG. Simba. His rookie year, his first few years in the league with the Eagles were so memorable for me, especially the games against Dallas. MLB number 1 is kind of a sad one, man. Ryan Shazier was on his way to becoming one of the best MLBs in the NFL, and then he suffered a gruesome injury. I'll never forget that moment. I'll never forget how sad everybody was around the NFL. Like, everyone likes Ryan Shazier. We're sticking with the sad theme, moving on to the left outside linebacker, DeMarcus Ware. Terrorized the Eagles for a long freaking time, man. This one is a bad memory. If you're looking from my viewpoint, man, this dude was a monster. Right outside linebacker, I never saw this man play because obviously I was way too young, but everyone above like the age of 35 tells me he's the greatest defensive player to ever live. He's the only defensive player to win MVP. That in and of itself is a reason why he will always be remembered. Staying on the defensive line, right end, we have Ziggy Ansah. Ezekiel is memorable because I loved his nickname as soon as I found it out. It's not the best. I'm gonna get to the best a little bit later on in the video. Left end, we have Brandon Graham. Now, before the Super Bowl, this might have been a different person, but yeah, there's no question. After the strip sack that got us the W, Brandon Graham will always have a spot in my heart and in the heart of Philadelphia. Damon Snacks Harrison at D tackle number 2. In my opinion, the best nickname in football. The first time I heard about his nickname, I just couldn't contain myself. I thought it was hilarious. I thought, yeah, this dude is definitely going to be a favorite of mine to watch throughout his entire career. And I tried not to make this just about the Eagles, but come on, I had to put Fletcher Cox at D tackle number 1. I think the best D tackle probably in Eagles history. Maybe I'm missing somebody, but he's just been incredible since he stepped onto the field. And yeah, now cornerback number 4 and cornerback number 3 are tied together. DRC and Prince Amukamara bring back some bad memories, back to when they were both on the Giants, man. There was a pic floating around when they were holding up to 0 and it said Eagles 0 Super Bowls. I was young at the time, so I definitely felt a little bit emotional, you know, a little bit sad. There's probably a tear dripping down. I'll never forget the way that picture made me feel. Marshawn freaking Lattimore, the guy who pretty much made sure we weren't going back to back. This dude is already a top cornerback in the NFL, man. He proved it in the playoffs last year. But all the cornerbacks are not sad memories. Richard Sherman is easily my favorite cornerback in the NFL. He has been ever since we go back to the Crabtree versus Sherman rivalry when he called him a sorry-ass receiver. I'll never forget that moment. I think this guy is the most underappreciated player in Philadelphia, Malcolm Jenkins. He might not have the interceptions, all the other other, you know, stats you want to throw out there, this dude's a leader. I'm always going to remember his time in Philadelphia. And last, but of course not least, Brian Weapon X Dawkins. Paved the way for guys like Malcolm Jenkins, man. There's so many memorable moments to throw out there, whether it's his speeches, his pre-game rituals, you know, his introductions, anything. This dude was a monster, and he's the most memorable free safety in my life. And would you look at that, 95 overall, by far my highest overall this entire year. I wish we could have gotten Nick Foles' 98 overall card, but that hasn't been sold since April 28th. Do you know the things that have happened since April 28th? Even though my team is really good, his team is still better. Just saying, not using it as an early excuse or anything like that, man. He's going over the middle and already dotting me up. You know, when you're playing sports games, you can tell right off the bat if someone's good. Like in 2K, if someone out there chucking up threes, you know they're trash. If they come with the Warriors, you know they're trash. But if they making good reads, you know they're good. This guy's not bad. Luckily that time, we just made a better play, and the cornerback got his hands in there to dislodge the football. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Okay, looks like he's going to tight end. What is this? Tight end something. It's tight end something. Go get the quarterback, man. Go get this quarterback. Oh my goodness, Malcolm. I told you this man makes plays. Malcolm Jenkins has the speed. He gonna take it to the crib. We've seen him get some pick sixes in the past, and he's gonna make it happen again. First points of the game. We have to credit the guys that actually got to the quarterback and made him force a bad pass. Without them, none of that would have been possible. 1st and 10. Shazier playing deep safety pretty much. Okay, he's going underneath. That's a nice read. Once again, this dude knows what he's doing. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's a Dolphins fan. He's rocking the Dolphins uniforms. User and Dan Marino. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, he's going over the middle once again. Ooh, DeMarcus almost gets the strip. But yeah, aside from his interception, he hasn't really forced any bad reads. Oh, this time we're gonna get him in the backfield. I'd be a fool not to send the blitz. B-Duck, I'm gonna be using you. Hopefully they don't go deep. Okay, let's see what he has. Open, nothing. LT getting to the quarterback. 4th down coming up. All right, we got ourselves a 2nd and 7 TO in motion. He's open on the wheel route. He will get this football. I promise you that, man. R1 open. That's a beautiful read right there. D-Jax, you got to hold on, brother. All right, this time we got ourselves a 3rd and 7. Looks like he might be sending the blitz. So we're going to have to get rid of the football with the quickness. Okay. Okay, go field circle. Yes, sir. That's a bullet. DeAndre Hopkins, he ain't dropping that one. We already find ourselves in field goal range. Might as well hand the ball off. Let Saquon do what he does. Okay, hitting the cutback. Look, Saquon. He's so good, bro. This dude is an animal. So glad I get to use him. Might be looking for Ertz in the back of the end zone. If he can run a crispy route, DeAndre is going to be in motion on this crucial 3rd and 16. I just got to make sure I do not turn the football over, man. R1's open. I got to give it to him. Let's go. Saquon getting a nice block. Okay, we'll take the 3. Can the defense do it again, man? I feel like this dude is not bad at all, especially on offense. We are just doing a better job. We really are just doing a better job. That's a user INT. We have a 2-possession lead, and we have a chance to go up 3. Let's see, triangle open. Let's go, man. Shannon Sharp, baby. That's what we do. All right, here comes a 2nd and 11. This is the play call. I don't know if it's a good one. I'll be completely honest. Oh, square was open. I should have gave it to him. He's still open. I know. I see you putting your hands up. I just cannot force it, man. I need to escape this drive with at least 3. So I'm just not going to force it in any tight windows. It's not going to happen. We're going to R1 once again. Saquon Barkley putting us in position for another field goal. He's letting that clock drip, drip, drip all the way down to around 18 seconds before he hiked it. Let's see what he has over. He's going over the middle. That's a bad decision. B-Dog makes plays. Here we go, boys. 1st and 10. Circle, I see it. That's a bullet. DeAndre, what a catch. 3rd and 4, 2 timeouts. We would love to get in field goal range, Zach. We would love, he's not open. We're taking off Nick Foley and Dynamite. Fumbled before he could get the 1st down. You hate to see it. He's at the 43-yard line. Let's see what he has open. Oh, I knew he was going to try to go deep, man. I read it the whole way. Oh, no. No way. That was a nice playmaker, man. Props to him for that one. I'm sure he has the playmaker chemistry on DeAndre Hopkins, which is why he was able to stop on a dime like that and come back and help his quarterback. Oh, that's a bad decision, brother. When I'm using Shazier, you should not throw it anywhere near him. You just should not be doing that. Ryan, what a play. We're as good as we played in the first half. I feel like we should be up more points, but we're not. So that has to change right here, man. Let's start off with a wide receiver screen. D-Jax, do what you do. Do what you do. Deshaun Action Jackson getting close to the 1st down. Gonna have Zach Ertz in motion to the left side, so we have 2 tight ends blocking for us. Might be a little bit OP, but oh, never mind. Okay, I don't know what just happened right there. Everybody just not doing what they're supposed to. We still got the 1st down, though. LeSean McCoy, one day, he will get a higher overall card. I can promise you that, man. Halfback draw to the left side. Let's go, Shady. Way to get the 1st down, LeSean. Gonna see just how good Terrell Owens' route running is. On his 1st and 10. We're waiting for the comeback to develop. Okay, Terrell Owens wide open. That's a beautiful play right there, T.O. D-Jack's in motion, trying to throw him off guard a little bit. 1st and 10, we're going to the counter play. Saquon, we just need one good block. That's all we needed. Yes, sir, we got it, baby. Saquon Barkley. Oh, my goodness, Saquon Barkley. Now it's time for the 2-point conversion, baby. T.O., I'm looking at you. T.O., what a cat. Now, if he wants a chance to stay in this game, he's going to have to keep on moving. He's going to have to try to score before the 4th quarter. Let's see if he can make it happen. DRC is the user of choice. He's going to go deep. I had a feeling. He's going to go deep. No, he's not. Okay, yes, he is. Just a little bit too late, though. Shazier with the hat trick. And that should wrap this one up, man. This dude is an animal. I'm so happy. I finally got to use him. Look at how fast he is, bro. He's not just good in coverage. He's also fast. Oh my goodness, Saquon Barkley is a man amongst boys, bro. He's one of the best in the NFL, easily. Let's see what he has open this time. He's going to try to go deep. That's not a smart decision with Ryan Shazier lurking. What? Maybe it was. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. That song was amazing, man. 1st and goal, baby. Let's see what he decides to do. Get tackled by Weapon X. Speaking of songs, man, there's a lot of new music that dropped this weekend. Let me know your favorite so I can add it to my playlist. B-Dog with back-to-back tackles. How amazing would it be if they added in that B-Dog animation, you know, when he just flies over people from the back and takes them down. Or maybe that might be a little bit too OP. Maybe I'm wishing too much. B-Dog could not get 3 tackles in a row. Ricky Williams going to get their 1st points of the game. Got him thinking run on his 2nd and 6. So we're going to be passing this rock. Let's see who we can get open. X is going to be you, baby. Zach Ertz doing what he does. 1st and 10. X open once again. Zach Ertz catching everything once again. I never understood what's the protocol in a situation like this. Do you keep on scoring or do you just like try to, you know, run the clock? I don't know which one is worse, to be completely honest. Let me know which one you guys would do in this situation. Shannon Sharp with a stop and the pop and the 5 yards. Like, he's still calling timeouts. He's still trying to get the ball back. So, yeah, I think it's really right for me to keep on trying to score. Let's see. X wide open once again. How do you leave Zach Ertz? What are you thinking, brother? GG's to my opponent. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this memorable squad builder. Please be sure to go ahead and destroy that like button for me. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. And I am still doing that giveaway, man. 5,000 for 5 copies. I'm going to tell you in almost every video leading up to Madden 20 because I want to give away to you guys for all the support, man. You guys have been incredible. Thank you so much for watching once again. And as for me...